The book of Mark, chapter 16, verse 16 states, "He that believeth and is baptized shall be saved." But what exactly does it mean to be saved? Saved from what? Yes, the overarching purpose of salvation is being saved from God's wrath, to live instead. But this is a future event that may be hundreds or thousands of years in the future. So what does being saved look like today? Understandably, the thought of God unleashing his anger at the appointed time, when all his enemies are consumed by fire, may seem far removed from what we can relate to today. After all, we've lived during a time of plenty and relative peace throughout most of the world, and so may struggle to comprehend what God's anger might look like. However, what it means to be saved also includes manifestations for the here and now, not just for some future time or event. Perhaps the greatest and most poignant manifestation of all is behavior. More specifically, the difference in behavior between those who are saved and those who are not. Yes, we can all relate to what it means to be unsaved, having worn that very label at some point in our past. The difference is that the Spirit of God now has access to our hearts, much in the way it had access to Eden to fellowship with Adam, to instruct and guide us in our thoughts, words, and actions. This is a process that is also similar to God instructing Moses in Deuteronomy chapter 5 on the standards of behavior he must teach to the children of Israel, except for the saved, we are taught directly by the Holy Spirit. Nevertheless, like back then, we are held to the highest standards of conduct as well. The people of Moses' day were beholden to written commands, whereas for the saved today, we are guided by the Spirit of God from within, as described in Hebrews 10, verse 16, and revealed even as far back as Jeremiah chapter 31, verses 33 and 34. And while the specifics of what the Spirit of God imputes in our individual hearts and minds may differ slightly, the evidence pointing to its presence and influence is summed up perfectly in Galatians chapter 5, verses 22 to 23, described as fruit of the Spirit. Essentially, if our behavior exhibits signs of love, joy, peace, patience, gentleness, goodness, meekness, and self control, we are manifesting evidence that the Spirit of God is indeed influencing our thoughts, actions, and words. Another measure by which we can also know that we've been saved is found in Galatians 5 as well, verses 19 to 21 and 26, where behavior that is contrary to the fruit of the Spirit is broken down for our learning and understanding if what it means to be saved or become children of God.